Getting high every day was the first priority in my life.
Kat Jordan was high on crack and running from the police. Her friends had no idea that she'd grown up in a Christian home.
My parents raised me in church. I grew up going to church every Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday. We did that whole thing faithfully. And I remember, just like it was yesterday, I knew Jesus died for me. I knew I was saved. I knew I believed in Him.
But a string of bad decisions led Kat away from the Lord.
Choosing the wrong friends, choosing to make wrong decisions. I guess that's when I started just in my mind kind of rebelling against my parents and against what I learned in church, and that's when I wanted to kind of experiment with what the world had to offer. So anything I could get involved in, whether it was sex or drugs or whatever, I was interested.
She started out smoking marijuana when she was 14. But as the years went on, the drugs got harder and harder.
One summer I went to a concert and I tried mushrooms, and I used them with acid. So I'd try ecstasy after that, and I tried cocaine after ecstasy. Then after the cocaine, which was powder, I went to crack cocaine.
At one point, even the boyfriend who introduced her to crack told her that she had a problem.
He was saying, hey, I'm going to leave you if you keep smoking crack. So I didn't want to take my drugs home with me, so I said, hey, smart idea, I'll go drive around in my car and smoke crack. I had just left my dealer's place, and I was driving, and I looked behind me, and there's blue lights. And of course I panicked because I had my drugs in my hand, and my first thought was, I have to hit this. I have to get high right now. I cannot go to jail unless I hit this. I was going to pull over, but I panicked, and I just stepped on the gas.
Kat got into a high-speed chase, wrecked her car, and tried to run.
Got out of my car, the cops threw me down and put cuffs on me.
She spent just 2 days in jail, and over the course of the next few months, all 4 of her felony charges were dropped. Her lawyer got her involved with a residential treatment program at Rock Church in Richmond, Virginia, but she didn't think the church could help.
It felt like getting back my relationship with Christ would be like climbing a mountain.
Even though she thought she was alone in her struggle, she slowly grew closer to God.
The more I read His Word, the more I talked to Him. It just got so easy just to keep talking to Him, to keep reading His Word.
And as her faith grew, she found the strength to fight her addictions.
No mountain's too big. God's big enough to take every single one of your problems, no matter how big it is. If God can take crack cocaine, the addiction and that desire out of my life and out of my heart and my mind, God can do anything.
Soon, her life had changed completely.
It's like when you have drugs as the center of your life, it's revolved around deceit, fear, lies. But with Christ, there's no fear. And that's so awesome, to go from a lifestyle of fear and uncertainty and unfulfillment to going to boldness and confidence and being filled up with God.
Today, she's not only off drugs, she's actually a staff member at Rock Church.
Oh, it's awesome. We have the best kids at the Rock.
She tutors 5- and 6-year-olds and works in the church coffee shop in town. And with the drug addiction completely gone, she's found a new center for her life.
In my life, Jesus is my homeboy. He is my best friend. He's always there for me. And I talk to Him all the time. People think I'm crazy. I just be talking in my car, but I'm talking to Jesus. It's so cool because God's always there. You can always talk to Him. I love it because He never gives up on me. He's definitely my homeboy. He's my best friend.